Doug in Scotland writes to me, I run a budget system as best I can, but I've always had a desire for a good sound and an itch for potential, but realistically unattainable upgrades. In other words, he's got a lower end system. On a whim, I bought one of your audiophile masters, and the result was nothing short of astonishing. Okay. It allowed my little system to sound as good as it will ever sound and put a big smile on my face. My question is, should I just focus my limited resources on finding the best recordings I can rather than pining forever for a great system? That's a good question. Boy, here's the problem you got. There aren't that many great recordings. Having said that, there's probably several hundred, and maybe that's enough for you. Octave has, we've got what, 55? Cookie Marenko over at gosh, what's the name of her? Blue Coast has some great recordings. There's 2L. There's a number of companies that have great recordings. So you could stick with that if that works for you. But, gosh, I don't know. I think I might work on getting your speakers and your setup upgraded a little bit so you could enjoy a wider variety of music. Somewhere in between that, be selective with your recordings. Make sure your setup is appropriate. Get yourself a decent pair of loudspeakers. You don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. Just you shop around a little bit. A pair of our Aspen FR5s, some ELACs. There's Magnaplaner makes, I think for like $1,500, a couple of grand, makes a great pair of loudspeakers. So that might be a good way for you to do a small upgrade, broaden your musical senses, and call that good. So you might try that. Okay. Thanks for the question. Bye.